At least come in multiples. There's this one guy in the gym. Happy Lunar New Year, everyone! Can I just do a grande chai tea latte with oat milk, please? All right, I'm gonna pass out your folder tents, okay? Once I start with my first word, your voice should be off, because you know we don't talk during quizzes. All right, your voice is off in 3, in 2, are you listening?
Yeah.
In 1. Your very first word is adapt. I adapt to my surroundings. Adapt. Number 1. Hi guys, good morning and welcome to a new weekly vlog. I'm excited because I have not vlogged in 2 weeks, maybe more. No, the last time I vlogged was the first day back after a winter break, which was like January 3rd. Honestly, I just kind of wanted to take a little break from vlogging. Just wanted to make sure I was spending like all the time with my students and like just fully getting back into the swing of things. And like sometimes vlogging just makes you feel like really rushed with what you're doing, so I wanted to like take a second and just breathe. So welcome back if you guys are new here. My name is Kathy. I am a 3rd year 5th grade teacher here in San Diego, California. It's going to be a very detailed vlog, hopefully, if I can pull out my camera. Today is Tuesday, January 17th, so like I said, I haven't vlogged in a couple of weeks now, so it feels good to be back. I love vlogging for you guys. It's just like busy sometimes and I never want to, you know. Got ready with you guys this morning. I kind of showed you guys how I curl my hair for the week. I get a lot of questions on that, so I wanted to go over like my CAQ, which I'm calling like commonly asked questions, because it's not frequent, it's just common. Some of the common questions I get is like how I curl my hair. So you guys saw I use my bed head curling wand. It's 1.5 inches. I just curl my hair very loosely. I leave the ends off and then I go back in and I actually straighten the ends just to make it more piecey, make it more loose and like casual instead of like big bouncy curls. So this is the result. I don't put anything in it afterwards. I just kind of leave it because my hair holds a curl pretty well. Lately I've been skipping out on mascara because I've been lazy and I just want to save as much time as I can in the morning. I'm always like rushing because I've been sleeping in. Pregnancy insomnia is definitely a thing. I've been waking up randomly like in the middle of the night and I cannot go back to sleep. Like for example, last night I woke up at 2:30, heard it downpouring outside and I was like, oh crap, I left my window cracked open. I don't even know how I remembered it. I don't know why I didn't close it earlier, but I literally left it cracked open and luckily I went out there and my car wasn't soaked or anything, so I was like really lucky. Since we haven't talked in so long, I wanted to do a quick little life update for you guys first, and then we will continue on with the vlog. This week is a 4-day week. It's a little bit busy in here, so I didn't actually get to vlog like a bunch in my classroom this morning. I have some 6th graders that are in here hanging out with us because they are not going on one of their field trips, and that's for the rest of the week. We are also going to a field trip on Thursday, so in a couple of days we'll be going on an all-day field trip to the Natural History Museum in Balboa, which is going to be fun. I haven't gone like anywhere in San Diego, so it's kind of nice getting to go with my students. Lately, it has been raining, so we've had indoor recess. We have 2 recesses a day, technically, like extra ones. So they've been inside, and that always makes me feel like, so there's been lots of brain breaks. I love looking up like would you rathers, chases. My students like those kinds of videos. I just look up brain breaks for older kids and they really like those. Today at 2 o'clock I have an IEP meeting. I don't know about you guys, but I swear as teachers, the reason why I wanted to film this was because I really wanted you guys to see, without me talking too much, I know I'm doing an update right now, but I really wanted you guys to see like what it's really like being a teacher. Like this morning I had to rush in and get one of my students who has in-school suspension, like a packet ready for them to work on like the whole day. And then I had to worry about the 6th graders that were coming in, make sure they have everything they need, get them acquainted with the classroom, things like that. And then just catch up on whatever else I needed to catch up on since we had a 3-day break. And I never ever take work home unless it's like grade cards and I just was slacking on them. And I swear, like whenever I do things for IEPs, it takes me forever to fill out stuff, which is partially my fault because I see it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know how long it's gonna be. Like you have to fill out questionnaires for the students, you have to fill out just a bunch of information for kind of everyone to know and get filled in on. Once the IEP meeting starts, like they want to know the strengths, weaknesses, what grade level they're working at, what are their iReady scores, what are their testing scores, how are they socially in the classroom, outside of the classroom. So there's a lot of things to always catch up on. IEPs, especially if you have like a group of students in your class that have it, it can be a lot, but hopefully you have the support that you need like at the school. But yeah, enough about school. I'm 34 weeks pregnant today. Oh man, you guys, I feel like I haven't talked about my pregnancy very much. I feel like I haven't updated you guys, or like, I don't know, it's been, my pregnancy has gone fast and everyone's like, oh my gosh, your pregnancy is literally flying by. And I think it's because I don't talk about it that much, just because I'm literally just pregnant and I have a child already and I'm just teaching, and I think it's just a lot for me to sit down and talk about it. So yeah, I'm 34 weeks. Indy is now 13 months. She will be 15 months when the baby is born. So once again, if you don't know, I'm pregnant with a girl and I'm due February 28th. Hopefully I get induced if that's an option still for me. Then it will be sooner than that, hopefully like a week before. For maternity leave, I am not prepared at all. At our school, we actually have 4 now. We have 4 building subs, so they're like long-term building subs in here, so they're here every single day. They started with us at the very beginning of the school year. They're like in our buildings, which is really nice, so we don't have to like hire people from outside unless like all of our building subs are gone or something. Building subs that we have here at school, like they've been in our classroom, they've done small groups with us, they've done recess duty, they do lunch duty, they sub in our classrooms when we have IEP meetings, they sub in our classrooms when we're gone. So it's really nice because we know these adults really well, the kids know the adults really well. I got to put in my like suggestion for who I want, but it's not a guarantee that that happens. The nice thing is that when I get that sub, they'll be coming in my room, probably observing me, and then they know the curriculum already. So it's not like I have to sit there and make a bunch of plans for them, but I will probably make like the first month kind of like detailed plans laid out of like what to do, class routines, procedures, how I teach the subjects. But the main thing is like they're going to be watching me, so they kind of know how my class runs. But otherwise, like I kind of leave the curriculum side up to them. So I have everything here, and they've done curriculum in all grade levels, so it's not like a surprise to them when they get to my classroom and they start teaching. So that part is really nice. If you did listen to that whole update, thank you guys. That's really nice of you, because I know I can chat for a long time and I'm always all over the place, so I apologize. Salma got me on this like sandwich game. It's very simple. Salma, if you're watching this, I'm about to go try this. It's sourdough bread toasted with like turkey meat. So I have that. I toasted it this morning, and I'm gonna have that for lunch with some fruit and then a side of chips, I think. I don't even know what I brought today, to be honest. This morning, you saw I got a chai tea latte. Finished it up. I never finish my grande like during the day. I've been really into hot drinks and tea lately. I don't know, I used to be like a cold drink girl, and now I'm just like hot drinks only. Yeah, this morning we kind of eased back into things. This morning I could tell they were very, very excited to come back. It felt like break it felt like they were coming back from break all over again. It was a 3-day weekend, but they were very noisy, very chatty, and that's okay. Like, I like when they come back and they're ready to like see their friends. This morning, all we did was morning meeting. How was your weekend? They can talk about what they did, just share, kind of connect back into things. And then we did study for our spelling words, where they had more chances to study for their quiz today. And then we took the quiz. We read a little bit of Percy Jackson. I've just been reading some Percy Jackson. They really, really love this. It was not my idea, actually. It's my team partner, but we do read alouds. We do a small group talk on this, so they've been loving this. This is our schedule for the day. I always have it written here, and then I always try to use my arrow to show what part we're on right now, which we're at lunch now. And it's just kind of gets them to look up on the board, and so they're not asking, what are we doing? What are we doing? Kind of showed you guys the new year wigs, which is our wildly important goals. So I have new goals that I try to post monthly, sometimes a couple of months, depends on where we're at. And then we have our new iReady poster chart, which we're filling that out now.
Let go. Arms glide down to your sides and melt. Try to melt all the way to the floor. Down, down, down. Let yourself be a blob.
Okay guys, it is now 4 o'clock, no joke, and I just got done with my IEP meeting. And I said earlier, my IEP meeting was at 2 o'clock, so it's during school hours, but I had someone cover my class, went down, it was an in-person meeting, and that was a 2-hour meeting, which is fine, but you guys know like how pooped you feel after an IEP meeting. Also, just shout out to any SPED teachers, SPED team. You guys are amazing, because I don't know how you keep it all together. It's so much work, so much data collecting, so much talking, and like making sure that you just know everything for that student. I had plans to go to the gym today. Like Salma and I were supposed to go like 3:30 till 4:30, but it's 4 o'clock now, and I need to get home, hang out with Indy. So that's gonna be all. And guys, just a reminder, I'm still a good teacher. You're still a good teacher, even if you leave without like checking up on what you need to do tomorrow or planning anything else. Like, I know that tomorrow I'll be fine. So I'm leaving school. There was a sub in my classroom, like I said, so my classroom isn't, you know, as perfect as I would like. But to be honest, guys, that's tomorrow's responsibility. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Thank goodness it's Wednesday, which means it's an early day for us, which is nice. We get out at 1 and then we go and meet in our teams today. So I am wearing a maternity dress that's from Target. The brand is like Hatchet 9. They have really, really cute clothes, but I feel like it's for a lot of smaller women because they don't look like that much roomier, and honestly the buttons were like kind of popping open, so I had to put a sweater over it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm in my granny vibe today. I just need to wake up a little bit and get my day started. So I have a little bit of a to-do list today, and hopefully I get it done today. That'll be nice. I didn't charge my laptop last night, so it's just dead. I'm waiting for it to turn on still. Wednesdays for me are always busy because classes are a little bit shorter. There's always like a lot of things that we have to get done. Who knows how much I'll pick up the camera. It is 11 o'clock. We have a planned time now because Monday, whenever we didn't have school, they had PE, and so they always replace our specials time throughout the week somewhere. So today is PE, and like I said, you guys, it's been a busy morning. We've been working on math this morning, so we are trying to find our least common multiples for our fractions, and then we're also adding them to regroup whenever we don't have enough. So we're actually borrowing now, which is a hard concept for sure, but they're definitely getting it now. So since we are regrouping, it is a little bit harder of a concept, so I've just been pulling small groups along with my aide that comes into my classroom. That's why I haven't been vlogging that much, like in math and reading and stuff, just because I do have a lot of adults that come in and I obviously don't want to pull out my camera. So we've been working back here, so I have students just show me their work on the whiteboard. If you have iReady as your curriculum, they have a bunch of just worksheets that go with the session. So these are the worksheets. This is what we're working on, just a lot of practice and repetition to help them. So yeah, it's just been a lot of catching up. We're also trying to get our groups ready for the field trip tomorrow, so I'm just like really busy like every second, but I'm gonna go have lunch now. I have the most random lunch today. I brought chicken, and then I have dressing, spinach, strawberries, yogurt. I don't even think I'll eat all of it. And then I also have these chips. So yeah, that is my quick and easy lunch. Like I always share, I always do salads whenever I don't have a lot of time to prep. And then I just make sure that I have some type of protein. And always gotta have something salty. So got these. These are pretty good. It's now the end of the day. I'm getting ready to go to the gym with Salma. Like I said, you guys, legit every time I would start up the vlog, I never got to finish because I was either interrupted or I don't even know. So usually during plan time, I usually have a little bit of time to myself, but my partner and I are really collaborative and we try to make sure that we're on the same page. We just touch base. So usually that time is for my partner and I during that plan time with a little bit of room if we're done. So that time I was just planning with my team partner, getting stuff for the field trip ready for tomorrow. And then at the very end of the day, like when we have early dismissal days like we did today, we actually meet either to do a professional development thing, or we meet in the groups that we're in. Different groups at the school have different things that they work on. So our group is in charge of like the assemblies and the holidays and celebrations that we celebrate at school. So we were planning that. Then I went back to my classroom and then I had to prep a bunch of stuff for my student who has the IEP. And so like I said, whenever you have a bunch of students with IEPs, like there's just different goals and different accommodations that you need to have. And yesterday we worked on the student having different types of homework, different types of alternatives during math, things like that. So I wanted to print off a bunch of stuff for that student. So that's what I spent my time doing once I had a little bit more time towards the end of the day after our meeting was over. Anyways, like I said, this is a very realistic vlog where I just show you guys like everything that happens. And I'm gonna stop vlogging now because I'm driving. Bye. Salma and I just got done at the gym. It was a good one. I'm like really sweaty now, even though we did like a lot of weights / body weight stuff. We usually do, I don't know, free weight movements mostly, but today was still a little hard workout. We did some supersets towards the end, if you guys saw. Just wanted to mention because I've been getting like a lot of comments in the gym, and I know people like don't see a lot of pregnant women at the gym, I think, and this is why I get these comments, but I'll get comments like here and there. Mostly, I would say most comments are pretty positive, like, oh, that's awesome, like, when are you due, how far along are you, things like that, or like, you know, saying good job on working out. But some comments are like, well, why are you working out? You need to be walking more. Like, I've gotten those comments, and I know they mean it in a good way, like they don't mean it in harm, but it's just interesting because like there's so much new research that says like lifting weights is okay as long as you're approved by your doctor, and as long as you've been like working out before pregnancy. Like if you guys have watched my channel for a long time, like I've lifted weights way before I had Indy, and that's why I feel so comfortable lifting the weights that I do, doing what I do at the gym. it's not like I'm starting like a new regimen right when I'm pregnant. Some people like enjoy walking more or whatever it is, but like for me, lifting weights is my form of confidence. Lifting weights is my form of getting strong. There's this one guy at the gym that specifically came up to me and was like, hey, you need to stop lifting weights, like you need to start walking more. And I just think it's so interesting because I don't know, it's just like you don't know anything about my pregnancy or my life. So yeah, and then the last time I was there, he literally shook his head at me as I was warming up with like my 8-pounders. So I don't know, I was just gonna say I get mostly positive comments, but sometimes I'm just like, do people really think about what they say before they say it? Or when you see a pregnant person at the gym, maybe it's concerning seeing them lift weights. So anyway, that's all I had to say.
Oh, you want a back rub? Did you have a good night? Yeah?
Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. Today is our field trip day. Yesterday, at the end of the day, I just assigned my students to adults. So, split between the 5th grade classes. We have 3 adults per classroom, so it's gonna be me and then 2 other aides. So I have about like 7 to 8 students per adult, which is gonna be good. So the Natural History Museum, we're basically gonna do like a hands-on activity. So it's gonna be a good day. I always try to keep an open mind on field trip days because I know they can be stressful, but I just need to lean on my adults. I just need to lean on like my students and prep them for the day. I told them that if they were really well behaved during this field trip, we could have an electronic day tomorrow. I always try to have an incentive for days where they could be a little bit crazy. So, successful field trip day. It was definitely exhausting, but in a good way. I feel like if I'm not exhausted, it wasn't a good field trip day. I really like that we split our groups up into 3 because it just made the class size more manageable. So we're lucky that we had like 6, 7 adults total. So I had about 10 kids or so, and then the other adults had about 8 or 9. That was really good. The exhibit was awesome. I'll insert some clips here, but we saw fossils, different animals. There was a live aquarium as well, so that was really fun. Just so much stuff for kids to do, and it was very interactive. A very big area. And then we had lunch at the water fountain. That was like the cherry on top at the end of the day. It was so pretty, so nice. So if you live in the San Diego area, visit the Natural History Museum. I would definitely go back, and I would love to bring Indy and Brandon. So that was really fun. We just finished up our snack sale. So we had the field trip all day, and then we went to do our 5th grade snack sale where we just sell like random things to fundraise for field trips. Someone asked me in my last video how many field trips we have a year. We have like a few, maybe 3 to 4, but the reason why we're raising so much money is because at the very end of the year, 5th grade has their big ceremony, like of them graduating to 6th grade. We like to plan really fun trips like going to Sky Zone, going to SeaWorld. Nothing hits better than a Capri Sun at the very end of the day. This is like so good right now. Selma and I are going to the gym today. Again, we're going to do back and biceps. I'm so proud of myself for going to the gym like very consistently. Personally, my body feels physically better when I go to the gym when I'm pregnant, just because I'm not just like laying around. My bones aren't really achy, or whatever gets achy when you're pregnant, I don't know. This is my field trip outfit of the day. I'm wearing this brown sweater. I got it from Marshall's. It's like really thick, honestly. It was a little hot in it today when we sat outside. My cropped jean jacket is from Old Navy. I'm wearing some maternity leggings because that's just the vibe. And then I've had these for forever, but they're just like the New Balance shoes. These are like my comfiest shoes that I have when I get like really swollen. And then my hair, like I said, you guys, I curled it on Monday or Tuesday. I curled it on Tuesday, and then it's gonna stay like this for the rest of the week. And yeah, I just dry shampoo in the morning and it's all good.
Tomorrow.
Good morning, happy Friday. I'm in such a good mood because Indy's in such a good mood. She's been laughing all morning. She actually slept in like till 7:15. Bless you. Oh my goodness. Big snot rocket right now. I hate when that happens. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're listening to Miley Cyrus's new song and she's really liking it. So she's just in the most laughable mood. Huh, baby? All right, thank you guys for turning your voice off, coming down quickly to the carpet.
January 20, 2023. Voice level 1.
Good morning, you guys. This is an official good morning. Really, it's like almost afternoon. It's 11 o'clock. It is my plan time. The kids are at PE now. This morning has been a pretty good morning. Like I said, I really love Fridays because we have Fun Friday at the end of the day, and then I just know it's Friday, so it just puts me in like the best mood. But this morning we got a lot of stuff done. We read our Amplify stuff. Now, if you guys are also doing Amplify, let me know how you guys feel about it. Right now we're doing like the Mayas, Aztecs, Incas. We've been doing that for a little while. That's our unit. The text is really long, it's really lengthy, it's really deep into like language and vocabulary, and so my kids like get lost really quickly. I tried to incorporate more like engaging things where students can actually like pull apart the reading and like try to answer questions to make more sense of it, since it's so heavy on text. So that's what we did this morning. The questions I have up, put on my slides what questions I would like for them to answer. So they just did that on notebook, piece of paper. Literally, I just asked them to rip off a half sheet and then answer the questions. After that, my students just did iReady. If you guys also do iReady, you guys know the diagnostic. It's the mid-year diagnostic, and so my kids are trying to finish that up. I also told you guys yesterday that I told you the other day that I'm trying to get ready some worksheets, like some supplemental stuff for my student in math. So I got this ready. It's just been like a busy but productive morning, so I feel pretty good about it. And then my kids earned a Fun Friday today, which they chose to do an electronic Friday, so they brought in their stuff, and then we're just looking forward to that at the end of the day. But I showed you guys a little bit this morning. I would love to do a Lunar New Year craft. I wanted to do it on Wednesday, we just didn't have enough time. So today at the end of the day, we're gonna do a New Year craft. I showed you guys I have some slides that are resources. I'll try to link that down below, but Very Sweet Elementary, she's awesome. Her name is Taylor. She always has really great and free resources. But yeah, I got this off of TPT, so it kind of shows you like the calendar, the year of on what animal it is. Right now, this Lunar New Year is Year of the Rabbit, so we're focusing on that. And then we're going to hopefully make lanterns. And I also brought in some red envelopes. Now, if you guys also celebrate Lunar New Year, you know the red envelopes. My kids, actually, we did like a what do you know about Lunar New Year? And a lot of the kids brought up the red envelopes, the dragons, the firecrackers, like why we celebrate. So I brought these in for them, so I'll be giving them some money. We call it lì xì in Vietnamese. And I'm just gonna put our fake dollars that the school gives us in those. I think it'll just be a nice little surprise, and it kind of helps them feel like a part of it. I'm gonna go plan with my partner now, guys. I told you we try to make sure that we're on the same page, and we need a plan for next week. So I'll see you guys soon. So I wanted to mention some of the websites I've been using to find like supplemental worksheets, like mathsalamanders.com. There was another one that I found that was really good, like it had a bunch of free resources, mathdrills.com. I really like that one. There's so many different topics that it covers, and they're all free. If you're looking for supplemental worksheets, go to Math Salamanders. Common Core Worksheets is always a good one, and then mathdrills.com.
Seconds, and then pop and disappear. Some thoughts don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Happy Lunar New Year, Mom. Thank you. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year. Thank you. Happy Lunar New Year, everyone. Alright guys, the week is officially done. It is the end of the day and my kids actually left kind of early. Usually I have to send them down at 3:15, but everyone left before 3:15, so now I just have time to kind of clean up the classroom, clean up my stuff, get everything ready for Monday. Here is my outfit. Wow, just finished up our crafts and it was the end of the day, so I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little vlog. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and I'll see you all next time. Bye!